Hi everyone, this is my tarot reading for Aries in the month of November 2015. How will November go for Aries? Well, let's find out. How will the month of November go for Aries in 2015? How will the month of November go for Aries in 2015? How will the month of November go for Aries in 2015? Oh my. A lot of major arcana in this reading. Quite powerful. So, at the center of the reading here, we have the King of Pentacles. The King here Pentacles represents is the suit of money, establishment in the world, connections, political power, that kind of stuff. All the things that the earth in its great prosperity can bring forth into the world. And the King here is safe and secure in his possessions and his holdings. He's looking down at the pentacle on his lap. He knows he's got what he's got, and he knows what to do with it and how to use it to the greatest effect in the world. In this particular reading, I take this as a sense of being is that November is going to be a time where you feel relatively safe and secure in terms of money and wealth and your connections in the world. It's a time when, rather than building new things, you're sort of managing and keeping hold of what you already have, which usually is a pretty good place to be. But here we have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups here, we see an individual staring into the cloud, and all these visions flowing from the cups. All the different things that the individual desires or hopes for. Some of them are more illusory than others. Oftentimes, this is a card of illusions, being caught in a dream, being unable to really see what's actually there, or being too focused on what you want rather than what is actually true. And so this suggests a central conflict here. An individual who is safe and secure with what he has, or what she has, but is rather, instead of really being that, ruling that position, instead is focusing on all kinds of other things that may or may not be true. Now we have here in the past justice. And so I get the sense that wherever this position of establishment and safety and security is well earned. This is the result of hard work, determination, and accomplishment. And you know what? You deserve this, and good for you. In your own heart, it kind of feels like you're getting back to the way things used to be, how they're supposed to be. They're good again now. And there's been a long time of struggle, of tension, of conflict and whatnot, but those problems are aside and you're finally able to relax again. And indeed, things seem sunny. Things seem happy. And, that should be a good thing. Except there's something you're not seeing, or there's something that's not clear, that's driving you on, that's pulling you forward. Something, this mysterious influence of the moon, is drawing you forth from the waters of the normal, from the real world, into this weird fantasy or weird sort of subconscious impulse, pulling you out, pulling you towards something that you don't really understand. impulses driving you in a way that you're not quite sure. It doesn't really make sense. And indeed is pushing you onto a new path where instead of being the king, instead of being established and safe and secure, rather you're starting anew. You're beginning something from scratch, not really sure what's going on, not really caring though. I'll give this a shot. And indeed, you're drawn on by hope, by desire for both things you don't really understand and things you do wish for, things that you've always kind of wanted deep in your heart, but never really had a chance, things that have in fact made it possible for you to put all this together, all that the king has, even if they've never really seemed real. So, thinking about what this could be in life, well, you're happy, you're safe, you're established, but maybe you've always wanted to do a different job. Maybe there's a person that you've always kind of wished you could get together with, and you're sort of being drawn step by step towards that. Now that things are settled and fixed in your life, think other desires, other hopes, other dreams that have been laying there for a while are kind of drawing you away from this safe and secure position. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Oftentimes, the best moment to start out on a new venture, on a new quest, is when you're safe and secure and prosperous. You don't want to begin doing something new and dangerous when everything is falling apart around you, after all. Hopes and fears here, we have the Three of Cups. This is a card of celebration and of happiness. And it makes me think even more, whatever this new path is that you're being drawn out towards, it has something to do with people and celebrating with them, being happy with people. There's some connection, some human connection that you've always wanted, maybe from your past. Here we have this Six of Cups again. This oftentimes the card of getting things back to the way they used to be, or reconnecting with our past, reconnecting with our childhood. And so maybe there's some old childhood dream or some teenage love or something that you've left behind in, well, getting yourself set up and established, but that's starting to come back. Whatever the case is, Aries, we have here at the top of the reading the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands being a card of triumph, of victory. Here, Caesar is riding in a victory procession. His troops are arrayed around him. This is a card of success and accomplishment. And so, whatever this is, it doesn't lead you to start failing all of a sudden. It doesn't lead you to fall off a cliff like the Fool seems about to do. Nah, the Fool doesn't really care. This cliff is metaphorical. You do not think that he's literally walking off a cliff because he's stupid or an idiot. No, that's not what the Fool means. Don't worry about that. The Fool is being the willingness to start something new, even though you don't know where it may lead. After all, we can't see at the bottom of the card. There could be another little thing right there, and he could just take one step, plop down, catch his feet, and continue on just fine. The thing is, he doesn't know and he doesn't care. But this card suggests that, maybe it's all going to be okay. These all just came together today, Aries, and it looks like generally speaking, a pretty positive month coming up for you. Best of luck to you.